figured it'd be fun. So, I want to go around my map here. Since I'm not really going to be building anything specific while we're talking, I'm going to go around my map and just kind of repair some of the visuals. I haven't really had the opportunity to do that because every time I turn this on, I'm always building something. This time, I'm not in here building something. Also, yes, you were... Whoopsies! You were asking about the hearts. That is a command block that I've got set up so that it'll just put random particle things of hearts at my feet that float up.
I thought you told me about that.
Yeah, so if I go like this, there's just random... Why am I wearing gold boots? What's with the gold boots? Yeah. There. The hearts that kind of come around me in a giant circle. I forgot there was a glass roof. This is going to be really funny if the people in the video can't actually hear you and it just sounds like I'm talking to myself like a fucking crazy person.
Right.
I mean...
You were asking about this? All they hear is silence. It's like, who is she talking to?
I'm talking to myself because I'm crazy. I've finally gone fucking... I've gone loco.
I finally lost my final marble.
My final marble? You imply I had marbles to begin with.
That is true.
Is there not a glass roof on this building? Oh, no, there is? Okay, there is. It's just invisible because of my glass texture pack. Glass, invisible, like it's supposed to be. You're supposed to... Well, you're supposed to see glass and be like, is there glass there? Is there not there? If it's really clean, like birds flying into windows all the time. I got a texture pack that makes it so that the glass is, it's a lot, like it's transparent if it's clear glass. And then if it's colored glass, it's still transparent, it's just transparent colored. I really should take most of this star out into the red spot. Before I get to that. So are you playing Lego Villains stuff? No, you were playing...
No, still cruising around in Crew 2.
Right.
Ran into a bunch of guys who are apparently all having a classic car show, and I have a bunch of classic cars, so I'm like, hey, me too, me too. To my surprise, they're actually like, hey, nice car. Stuff like that, which surprised me. Usually they drive away like, screw you, we don't want you in our group.
Yeah, a lot of gamers are jerks like that. It's definitely a thing, it does happen. Which doesn't make sense to me. Gaming's supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be something where we can all enjoy it together. Yeah, exactly. And then you get these people, they're just like, no.
No, if you don't play the game exactly the same way I do, then you don't need...
The emo is too strong. The emo is strong in this one.
Use the emotion, Luke. But I don't wanna. Very good.
I don't want to be an emo. Well, that's the first step in being an emo.
Now, what is the difference between emo and scene?
Emo and scene? What is scene? Cannot be unseen!
No, it's like S-C-E-N-E, like...
What do I know? First time I've ever heard of it.
I'm trying to remember what it means now.
Fuck if I know. First time I ever heard of it. Whoopsies. Back to you. Oh god, this is something I'd never been able to do on my old internet connection. Have a call while streaming a game, while streaming the call, while oh god! Oh, my nose! Oh, the cats just took the stankiest of craps. Oh, and it wafted in here. Oh, it's in my mouth. Oh, gross.
More Lysol?
No doubt. Oh my god, what did you eat, cat?
Oh, I know that feeling. The cat's litter box is right outside my room.
Yup. It's the same thing here. Oh, the cringe is real. Oh, the cringe is real. Oh, I have this. Oh, I have that really good fucking this shit. Yeah. Oh, that's so much better.
Ow, sorry.
It's almost like that.
My throat is still dry from all the laughing earlier.
I mean, you laughed very hard out of context about things that are not that funny.
I know, but my mind went to brain. My mind went to brain.
Your mind went to brain, huh? My mind went to brain? I mean, I should have made this gravel all the way to the water. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have done that. We're gonna make this gravel all the way to the water. Tyler was the one that gave me the idea for the gravel roads. He was like, yeah, the roads used to be made of gravel like in the university. So I was like, yeah, well, and my roads will be made of gravel. And then I was just like, I can just hide sea lanterns underneath green carpet.
Talk about adding greenery.
Oh my god, the puns invade my stream. I apologize to everybody, but you know what? If I have to suffer through it, you all have to suffer through it too. Deal with it. Don't like it, watch another stream. Or, you know, burn your ears off. I almost said earballs. Not like eyeballs, but earballs.
A new name for the earlobe? Earball.
These are my earballs.
You must be a boy. How can you tell? Your earballs.
Your earballs. I will cut them off with a butcher knife.
Ouch.
Thoughts crossed my mind a few times.
Ouch, ouch. Where did we go? You left me behind.
Can't talk about self-harm. That's bad. But I don't care.
You're not talking about promoting it, you're just talking about it as a topic. Oh, that's right, YouTube doesn't like that.
I was going to say, will the algorithm see it that way?
If it's not trending, you must not speak of it.
And if it is trending, you must not speak of it. What? COVID's not a thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, did I mention the infamous C word? Am I going to get demonetized? Oh, it's a good thing because none of the YouTubers are using YouTube's monetization system anymore because we've all gone to Patreon because fuck YouTube. That's right, I bashed you on your own service. I will bash you on your own service, right in your head. Do, 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 do. dear.
I meant to whistle and he came out. Nah, nah. I was like, wait, what the hell was that?
It's a celebration.
Darn it, Zio, Chris, whatever my name is.
I had a
I'm
friend
so
that
used to
used
going by my PlayStation screen name that I'm actually
set you automatically.
started saying Zio instead of Chris. Plus, it doesn't help that it's written on the back of my car, so.
I had a friend once that used to get so mad if you didn't refer to yourself as your gamer tag. Like, you're not talking with your real life friends, so don't use your real name. I'm like, okay, if it bothers you, don't do it. If it bothered me, I wouldn't do it, but it doesn't bother me.
I still say the only time it's ever bothered me was the time I made friends with some like young kid, and yes, he was what they called a squeaker, and he's really nice though until he decided to jump into a game that I didn't even know he's in a public chat room, gets on his microphone so where everyone can hear it, and starts calling me by my actual name instead of my screen name. I mean, I wouldn't have cared except for the fact that I didn't know anybody in the chat in the room in that game. So the fact that he's yelling my real name around is kind of like, gee, thanks.
Yeah, I could see that being irritating. It's just, it doesn't bother me. It's like some random.
Well, the one that it did work me is because after he left and people figured out who he was talking to, half the room, hey, Chris, what's up, Chris? It's like, yeah, big deal. You know my first name. Woo. You feel special now.
Yeah. Do you want a cookie?
Like people are always telling me, you shouldn't use your real first name. Why? Because people can figure out where you are, where you live, and they can hack you, or they can come to your house. Oh yeah, and they'll get all $20 that's in my wallet.
Yeah. That's
or my 10-year-old PlayStation.
That's what I've always said too. It's like, somebody could identity fraud you. Okay, that's great. All they're gonna do is improve my credit score. Go for it. You have to have
Get a call on the phone. Was your identity recently stolen? Possibly. Why do you ask? Well, we've noticed you've been making really good choices lately.
Oh, yeah, no, that was totally me.
We were concerned.
Wow. Ye of little faith, you're concerned that I'm making good choices. Bastards. I mean,
Does that guy's screen name say Power Zio? I hit the wrong button. Got too excited.
I hit the wrong button, man.
Oh, it says Power Zeke. Zeak. I thought it said Zio at first. I thought he had the same name as me, but with the word power in it. No way someone else has the same screen name as me almost. The same origin.
They stole your screen name, man. What you gonna do about it?
I've only ever met like 3 other people who are like our Power Ranger fans who are my age.
God damn it, you got fucking Celebrate stuck in my head.
So that means it's time to celebrate.
It's a celebration.
So what are we building?
At the moment, I'm just kind of fixing some things. Some of my properties have been damaged and other things, so I'm just like, I want to kind of repair everything. I haven't really had an opportunity to repair a lot of the structures because whenever I play, I'm too busy building new things.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I just built the road and the bridge that goes up to that mansion over there.
Oh, the Olympic Road. Sorry.
Why did you go into like a really squeaky, dead voice just now?
Because the munchkins and the thing. Follow the Olympic Road. 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 The Olympic. That whole
Okay.
thing. I'm guessing you've never seen the original film?
I have. I just. Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally have. I don't know what you're talking about. I sense, I can taste the silent judgment coming from you right now.
Oh no, I thought you were still talking about what you were building, so I went quiet again. I'm sorry.
No, I was just like, oh yeah, no, I totally have. I know what you're talking about. Meanwhile,
Oh, no, I was just curious.
silent
I've
judgment.
actually met a lot of people who haven't seen it, so heck, I have a friend who actually has seen the movie Return to Oz and has never seen the original, so
I mean, I watch Ruby religiously.
well yeah, I mean
There's
they do have characters based off of.
like I feel like a large portion of the story of Ruby is based off Wizard of Oz, including, you know, Oz, Ozpin, Oscar, Ozma, who is like the whole character was based on Oz, and you know all the characters that are named after those characters. That'd be an interesting thing to like do a thing where you dissect all the characters and you try and figure out who is based off of who. I'm sure somebody else has done it already. It'd be really interesting to
I
see.
still felt like the theory that I didn't realize till recently that a lot of people have the theory that the season of Power Rangers that we got as Dino Rangers is also technically loosely based off of the Wizard of Oz, because you got Rita as a witch who has a flying monkey, Goldar, and Zordon is the big head in the tube,
Huh.
like the wizard.
I mean, it makes sense. But the
I'm
game,
just not sure
my frame of
if that were a
reference is,
thing. What would the Rangers and the dinosaurs be?
um, an army sent to fuck up your shit.
A Munchkin. I said Munchkin instead of Munchkin. Oh,
Oh god. Cats came back for round 2. Did you say rip nose? I mean, you're not wrong, but that's what I swore you said.
no, I said that was a weird noise that I made.
I heard rip nose. I was like, yes, absolutely, rip nose. Oh. Yeah, normally I have all these rainbow stars all over my territory. But this one kind of got, like, placed in a weird spot. Like, it's not jiving with me. I don't know why. That's what that's supposed to be. I like how you can put colored glass if you've got like a texture pack that has ray tracing in it. You can put colored glass in the air, and the light that shines through the colored glass will bring the color all the way down to the ground. See? Up here there's these colored glass sections. If you go down, it shines the colored glass all the way to the ground.
Reading Rainbow.
I was actually thinking of just building a giant rainbow. Just like, wow, my pride is strong. I've got like rainbow beacons, rainbow stars, wants to build a giant rainbow in the sky. And I'm sure all you can hear is the frantic clicking of my mouse.
Click, 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 click. I would say click, and I think I started yelling click. Sorry about that.
Ooh, Will. How lewd. Looks like Yahtzee and his 8-button wireless mouse with tits. Minecraft has become as popular as computer nerds as an 8-button wireless mouse with tits. It's like, okay.
For a split second, I thought you were making like a Minecraft version of Rainbow Road.
No, I'm tearing down one of my shield cells. So I've got these command blocks. I'm still holding the command block. Can I have my hand back, please? Thank you. I have these command blocks placed all around my territory that will force anybody who comes into my territory into adventure mode. Because I just have...
Into what?
Into adventure mode. It kicks them out of creative mode. It even kicks them out of survival mode. Forces them into adventure mode. And I realize that it's petty, but I have such little faith in the other people that I spend, hours and hours building stuff. I don't want some griefer to come in and just blow everything up.
Right. No, that makes sense.
I'm just like, no, I'm going to build the perfect shield that nobody can get past. And then it's like, okay, well, what about the people, that'll just walk to your territory? And it's like, okay, I'll build giant walls. Because, a Trump like that.
I wasn't going to say anything. You said it for me.
But yeah, I built all these defenses around my territory here. See, we kill mobs so often that I can't build anything that requires a mob or a creature. Because the armor stands, I used to build a lot of really cool things with the armor stands, but the armor stands die because they're classified as a creature. So a /kill all command will destroy armor stands. Same with item frames. I used to have these cool huge maps up on the wall. The kill all command destroys that. But otherwise I would build turrets. You can build guardian turrets where you can force guardians into a single pool of water suspended in like a little tower. Anybody that walks past them will get shot.
Interesting. I gotta admit, from the first time you and I ever played this, or I ever watched you play something on Minecraft, your skills have gotten a lot better. Like, you've made some, pretty amazing things to begin with, but your skills of building have gotten more detailed over the time.
I spend a lot of time playing Minecraft by myself. That's a thing, right? Like the Stargate? Did I ever show you this?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm pretty sure I was there when you built it.
You were there when I built the little Stargate in the Cheyenne Mountain complex, but have you seen this Stargate?
Yeah, you showed it to me after you built it. I wasn't there when you built it, but you showed it to me.
I'm very proud of that Stargate. It makes me very
I remember asking how you got the water in the middle.
Yeah, barrier
and you're like,
blocks.
no, it's not water, it's this.
No, it's water. It's just suspended with barrier blocks.
Ah, that's right, you told me about the barrier blocks. Berry. They're very, very good. Sorry, I grew up watching Strawberry Shortcake when I was a kid.
Was there also a cereal?
Yes, I was a strange boy.
Puns? There was like a berry
I think you're thinking of Captain Crunch's Berry.
No. There was there was Count Chocula, but there was also like a berry one. It was like a...
Frankenberry.
It was like...
It's very good cereal.
Yeah, and it was just like... That was where my mind just went when you said that.
There was Bullberry. Was the ghost guy, but he was based off of the guy who played... His voice was based off the guy who played... I can't think of the character's name now. Fuck. Oh, wow.
He's based off Fuck.
Now I'm just imagining, Igor. I'm imagining Igor just dropping F-bombs for no reason.
He's
Master, the creature's alive! Oh, fuck! Run for the hills! Master, to kill us all! Fuck!
Now just imagine like adult versions of all the really old like cartoons and movies and TV shows, but like not adult rated as in the sense of like porn, but it's just more adult themed, where all the characters are just like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
Now I'm just like, I want to see like a version where someone just dubs it over with just like modern day versions. Stand out the fucking monster! We're gonna fucking kill him!
Yeah, like a Scooby-Doo version.
I don't know why they
where
were
it's
talking
just
me
like,
all of a sudden.
you get like a version of Scooby-Doo and everyone's just like, you know, oh great, there's another fucking dead guy over here. Well, he's not actually.
Well, I mean, they did
fucking
technically
dead.
make that. It was an animated version.
Oh,
Anime version, not animated. It's already animated.
they made an anime Scooby-Doo where they all swore.
Yeah, it was like anime style, and like, yeah, pretty much.
Ah.
I've heard of it. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm like Dr. Soon. I'm often wrong.
Dr. Ninian Soon.
Good old often wrong Soon. Oh, brother, why would you call him that?
I love how as I break these glass blocks, the light that's cast on the ground or on the wall beneath me, it like fades.
Was that originally an image, or was it just multicolored?
I will show you exactly what it was once I am done destroying it, because there's about 10 of them all around my mouth. Yeah, I know that made less sense, but I said it out loud.
I know what you meant, but that did sound funny. I'll show you exactly what it is once I'm done destroying it.
Once I'm done destroying it. No,
That's like getting really mad at like your child. Oh, I'll show you exactly what my child looks like after I'm done killing them. Here's a photo. Couldn't you just showed me the body? Boy, you're morbid. You're the one killing your kid.
Show us the body. Show us the body.
Just the body? Clue? Flames on the sides of my head. I'm guessing you've never seen Glue.
I've never seen glue, like Elmer's school glue.
Glue, C-L-U-E.
I played Clue.
The movie based off the board game.
Oh no, I played Clue.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels that are doing like first time reactions, like people like my age who haven't seen movies that, quote, they should have already seen by now. And like, I love watching the reactions of people who have never seen these like classic films and going, oh, this is actually pretty good. Or people who are millennials watching movies from like when I was a kid and going like, these films are good. You know, the graphics are a little old, but I mean, they're moving. And they sound just like so shocked.
It's like, oh no, they could make movies.
I'm so imagining you having that same kind of reaction.
It always irks me how my mind... See, physically, I might not be from that age time period, but, you know, my mindset is definitely not of my age. Not at all.
Oh, I know, I'm the same way.
Okay.
Heck, I think that's one of the reasons why you and I get along, because people who are my age think I'm immature. People who are younger than me are like, hey, you're really down to earth. It's like, I'm not sure what that says about me or what that says about them, if anything.
You are very immature, but that's not inherently a bad thing. Like,
Right, because I know when to be mature.
Well, why am I putting glass in here? I should just be repairing this.
I don't know.
There are so many people who are just like, you know, when you grow up, you lose fun, no longer an option.
Yeah, I'm trying to never become that person. I don't mind growing up. I don't mind being mature. I just don't want to be that asshole that's like...
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but you're already an asshole. That ship has sailed.
Well, yeah. I don't want to be that asshole, though. Yeah, see, there's the tie-in.
It's like a thought.
I don't want to be that asshole
there.
that's just like, yeah.
So what's
You just made up a new phrase.
What's the male equivalent of a thought? It's that hoe over there, so that ass over there. So it'd be a thought.
I always thought the male equivalent of a hoe was a bastard.
A bastard
No,
is
wait.
a person without parents.
Yeah, I realized what I said after I said it.
Because that's what thought is.
Your viewers are going to be watching this video, or like your regular viewers, and just be like, "Who's the newbie, and why is he talking about such random shit?"
I have regular viewers. Are you kidding me? I don't have. Nobody watches my channel.
I would imagine.
No, nobody watches my shit. I have like 2 viewers.
Well, in that case, hello, nobody.
I have like 2 viewers, and they're like people I know in real life. Yeah.
To watch just because you said that, I'll end up being like some friend request or something on like Facebook or something. Hey, I'm a friend of Cass's.
Cass has friends? What?
It took me 5 hours to find you. Why? I was looking for someone named Zio on Facebook.
I just look for Zoe.
I still say whenever people call me Zoe, I laugh just because that one guy saw my screen name, read it as Zoe, friend requested me, did all that other stuff, and then finally got me in a chat. First thing I hear, "Hey baby, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He goes, "Oh, fuck you, dude, get out of here." It's like, you're the idiot who misread my name. That's not my fault.
Yep. I mean, if you look at our Facebook conversations, I have you listed as Zoe.
Yeah, I know, you told me, and you've shown me.
Then again, I have you listed as Zoe because of the Tokyo Mew Mew reference.
Yep. That's interesting. The blocks you're putting down are clear. They're clear to you, but yet the shadow has like this weird transparency to it.
That's because I have a texture pack that changes what glass looks like. Oh, no. Are you looking at this down here? These lines?
Oh, I thought that was the...
No, these lines are the shadows of these vines up here.
Oh, okay, I get it.
The glass doesn't actually have...
Dude, your words are freaking optical illusion, man.
You see these thin black lines on the wall? Like right here?
Mm-hmm.
These are the shadows of the edges of the glass. And as I add more glass, that changes.
It's like watching a petri dish fill in when you're like pushing 2 slides together. And not petri dish. You just said it, dumbass. Slides. You put liquid between 2 slides. Oh my god, I am old. I just referenced a microscope.
I mean, they still use microscopes.
I know, but like, when I was a kid, though, you could buy a toy microscope. I haven't seen a toy microscope in ages.
That's because kids nowadays are much more interested in watching each other explode and teabagging each other in video games, and they don't want to learn.
I still can't believe teabagging is still a thing. I was playing Warzone before I quit playing it because my system didn't have enough space for it, apparently. And some kid killed me and teabagged me. And I'm like, I turned my mic on. I couldn't resist. I was like, really? Is teabagging still a thing? All I hear from this little kid who sounded like he was 12, "Shut up, bitch, I killed you." It's like, why is it I'm more okay with a 5-year-old calling me a bitch than I am with a kid teabagging me?
It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, okay, what are you, as Tyler would put it, you're asserting your dominance over another video game player. Like, okay, what does this get you? What does this gain you in life?
Right? That's like where I live. I have already accepted the fact that when kids are younger and their parents... Huh?
They teabag people where you live?
Probably. What I was about to say was...
like people sitting out in your back, like in your courtyard, just teabagging your neighbors.
Oh, Joe, come here for a second. What is it? What's up, man? Sorry, I had to teabag you. Certain with dominance. No, I'm not going to say that while you're on a stream, because that just makes you sound like a psycho. And everything else we're talking about hasn't.
Oh, I definitely a psycho.
I was watching a YouTube video that was randomly suggested to me about a guy who was out fishing got too close to a nuclear submarine and was actually like pulled over by like the Coast Guard, as he had to stay a certain distance away and he was too close. But then the rest of the video is just him, fishing and catching what he can cook and throwing back what he can't.
How did
And
the
I'm going to
Coast
stop
Guard
there
know
because again,
this?
I'm not.
How did the Coast Guard know where that submarine was?
Well, they were watching. It was a Navy Coast Guard boat. You missed a gap.
Yes, I noticed. It's right there. I can see it. I can see it.
Sorry, I'm one of those idiot perfectionists
so
that
am
kind
I.
of stuff irks the shit out of me.
OCD. Yep.
And so
OCD.
which is funny because I didn't think I had OCD until I started playing Minecraft.
Oh, I have OCD out the ass. And that will bother me.
Compulsive.
Obsessive compulsive.
Wrong place.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. Yes, it's right here. Doink. Now it's gone.
That's what's horrifying, but also amazing to know that if you change the texture pack, that'll look completely different. Probably irk ever living shit out of you.
Well, give me a second here, and I'll turn that texture pack off so the glass will go back to normal, and you'll understand why I put it on.
Oh, I know, because I've seen what the default glass looks like, and I've seen what the you showed me what the default glass in this pack looked like when you first got it. And yeah, it looks nice for glass, but it's like wavy or wiggly almost.
I just like glass. I want clear glass to exist. Clear glass should be like children. It should be. It should be. No, okay, no, well, it doesn't work. Because I was gonna say it should be seen and not heard, but I don't want it to be seen, but I want it to be heard. So it's the opposite of children. It should be heard and not seen.
Okay, I have to ask, how do you hear glass?
Rain? Question mark? I see you. I see you. I see you.
Yes, but in Minecraft, you don't hear the water hitting the glass anyway, so...
Oh?
Unless yours has a special sound box that I've never seen before. Yeah, I don't even hear the rain. I just see it.
Huh.
And I hear Kit again.
Yeah, that's my computer doing that.
Callie is Kit. What you don't realize is it's not spelled with a C, it's spelled with a K.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, I don't want to say a lot of people that would watch my stream would not know who Kit is, but a lot of people who would watch my stream wouldn't know who Kit is.
That's okay. They'll have something to look up. Look up. College.
There, it's a little... The box should go.
No, just power. Have you ever had the moment of putting a hole like that to fall through on purpose, and then taking 3 minutes to find it after you've made it?
Before I had this texture pack, yes. With this texture pack, no.
Because you get the white outline.
If I can see that hole from space. Okay, so you see, we'll go up nice and quick. You see how it doesn't even look like there's glass there, right? Nice and super clear and just whoosh all the way through.
It's clearly not there.
But then you go in here, resource packs, find my clear glass pack. Take it out, even though it says incompatible, but it's clear incompatible.
Mojang.
Reload.
Okay, I have to ask, why does the Mojang Studios logo now look like the Wii?
I'm using Forge. I'm using Forge. I'm not using the standard Minecraft loader, so I'm using the one that lets me change the visuals, so it doesn't normally look like that.
Okay, because the logo that's in Mojang looks more like the Switch logo than...
Also, that's what the glass looks like normally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least with this texture pack.
Okay, I don't really have OCD, but I think that would irk me.
It's just like, because I've got the ray tracing on, it shines this fucking, grid all over the walls. It's like, but you, gross. Ew.
Kind of reminds me of the last feelings they finally gave us in Sims.
It's like, ugh, gross. And then you go in here and you turn this back on. As I just showed everybody my resource packs. Hey, Google, you can all have my resource packs.
Whoops.
And it looks like that now. So much better.
All two of you.
Yep.
Now watch, you'll get done with your stream, you'll look at the chat box, and it'll be like, excuse me, there's 6 of us?
Yeah, look at the chat box and I'll be like, you have
Or
3,000
even better,
subscribers.
excuse me, there's 6 of us? And who the hell were you talking to? We only heard one voice.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you actually have 1,000 subscribers now. It's like, I have what?
For those of you who heard the friend I was talking to, yes, I have a friend. For those of you who didn't hear him, yes, I finally got off the deep end. What about it?
For those of you who can hear my imaginary friend who I'm clearly talking to, because I don't understand how Discord works and can't make this call go over the stream, I'm on crack and losing my mind. For those of you who can hear him, yeah. I'm lost
You're
in the
just
bush.
as high as I am.
I'm lost in the bushes! Oh, over here. Okay, over here.
Bring us up trouble, eh?
Okay, so you wanted to see what that star thing looked like normally. Yeah.
The star what?
That giant rainbow thing that I just blew up.
Oh, yeah, I was just wondering what it had been originally.
It's
Whoa!
a star. Yeah, the world takes a
The
bit
world is
longer.
appearing before us.
It should be right here.
I'm glad you know where you're going.
That's what it looked like normally.
Ah. Why does that look familiar? What's that from?
That is from my roleplay game. That's the Seer Star. It has all 7 of the elements on it.
Oh, that's right. You showed me a picture of that once. It's just not colorized, ironically.
It's got the 6 elements, and then the black one is the other element, the one that binds them all together.
Okay, I know you just walked in a circle, but that looked funny because it looked like parts came out of the star. It's like you were talking about it. It's like, yes, we're loving.
But then in the middle, there's a command block. This one.
Command block.
It's,
Block the command.
It's set up, see, run game mode adventure. So when any of these players, if entities, so it'll detect these players, if these players then run through adventure mode. But I could put names in here to make it so that they can still retain their creative powers.
That's cool. Whoa, there's a giant eye staring at.
It's its lens eye. Did I show you the giant pixel?
That was weird. Yes, you did.
My animated mermaid.
Hey, it's your animated one. I remember when you made that.
Yeah. And then Ren's on this side. There's some blocks missing from Len's face. They must have been a burnable block that got burned by another block. No, because these
Or
are...
you used sand originally.
These are wood. This is wood, isn't
And
it?
stone.
No, that's a mushroom stem. Yeah, it must
Oh,
have
it
been.
is?
It must have been a burnable block that got burned. Huh. Weird.
Mind the gap. Does that mean Len's a little cracked?
Yeah,
Sorry.
his head's, you know... His head's been
That
split open.
explains the shock look on his face.
Like, oh god, my
I
head's been
was
split
split
open.
headache.
I mean, if that's the case, then Rin's just like, maybe she's the one that did it, because she looks very...
That's why she's winking. It's like, I hit him a little too hard. Whoops.
like, cracked him right back.
I know nothing about their actual relationship, so I hope I'm not making them sound like abusive.
To the best of my knowledge, they're supposed to be siblings. Rin and Lin are Vocaloids, like Mika.
Hey, it's the original. I didn't see her next to the animated one.
That is
Animated.
the animated one. So all of these are frames for this one.
I say animated, and I kept saying animated.
You come down here and you turn it on.
Redstone. Redstones. Meet the Redstones. They're the modern Minecraft family. From the minds of creators. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2. No, it's 12.
it's just really,
1,
really
2, 3, 4,
slow.
5, 6, 7, 8. At least I think I counted 8 on the frames.
We can see the frames. Don't we hit by the side? 1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
5,
3,
6.
4,
Yep,
5,
8.
6, 7, 8.
Glad you can do that, because I can't do that. Oh god, what's happening?
Can you say Ocho?
No.
I'm suddenly turning into Dora the Explorer of Minecraft. Or in my case, Dork the Explorer.
Dora the Destroyer. Remember when Dora
Was it you
had...
who showed me that yesterday?
Yes, it was. Remember when Dora had 5 of the 6 Infinity Stones? She was almost Dora the World Destroyer.
Oh yeah, and I made the joke about, yeah, this plot twist. He gets the 6th stone, and the only thing that happens is the whole world becomes bilingual. Which would actually be pretty handy. I honestly think if we had a universal translator like in Star Trek, or if we all were multilingual, I honestly think we'd be slightly closer to world peace, because everybody would understand everybody. Of course, that would also lead to a lot of shit, too. Suddenly, the guy walking down the street, calling the loud lady on the corner a bitch, suddenly saying it in a language she understands. It's like, what the fuck are you saying to me, asshole? And next thing you know, you got more fights starting, but, you gotta break a few eggs to make a yes.
A
You
omelet?
gotta break a few eggs to make a llama. It's supposed to be omelet, not a llama. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone breaking an egg to make a llama. Well, I mean, biologically speaking, I guess you have to use an egg to make a llama.
Ah!
Okay, I have to ask, why is it shooting infinite arrows into the sky?
It's raining tridents, but if you look at it for long enough, it looks like they're going up.
I was always seeing it as up until now. Now they just kind of look like they're just levitating.
Give me a second. Here comes, here comes, here comes.
So is your character just, like, really loving?
And they're going. Oops, did I catch it? Okay, I got it. So this is underneath the world.
World edge. Meet the world edge.
So I cut these 4 holes that go all the way down out of the world. Right? And then I figured out what the build limit was, which is like 255 or something like that. So I had it spawn a trident at the build height and drop said trident so it falls through all the way outside of the world. So that when you turn this on,
It's just never-ending loop.
it just drops tridents, if they ever come. Down there. And then the tridents go whoosh right through the
So
floor.
does that make you a trident tryhard?
One of these days I will just say
Hey, I was doing good. I hadn't made any bad puns for about an hour.
that's fine. I'm still going to set you on fire.
You're still what?
So that's fine. I'm still going to set you on fire.
Ah.
And I'm going to use
That's not what I heard the
this
first.
to do it.
When you first said that, I thought you said I'm still going to give you a wire. That's what I was like,
Hey! Everybody scramble, he's wearing a wire! I'm going to use this to do it.
oh, no. I just realized your Stargate is big enough for your Enterprise J to go through.
Yep. It definitely is.
You built a Stargate big enough for an Enterprise J.
Well, I built a super gate, technically, although it's weird, because I built a Lantean gate. The big gate is a Lantean gate, it's not a Milky Way gate.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Whoa. Near far.
Yeah, I'm moving faster than the server can keep up with.
You are a superhero within your own world. In your own mind.
But yeah, because I've got this one, the big Lantian gate, and then I also have the Little Cheyenne Mountain Complex, which has a Earth gate.
Let's go.
And then
Big dragon.
There's a giant mural of meat dragon. Where'd you see a dragon?
I thought I saw a dragon to the right.
This thing here?
I know you're heading over towards the mural, and it looked like a dragon's head at first.
This one?
Oh, okay. I was just seeing. Yeah, I was seeing like the edge of the skirt and a piece of the hair. And it looked like a dragon with like
Persona
an eye and an open mouth. Well, yes, I can see that now. But when I first saw it, all that was showing it for me was part of the skirt, like a mouth. I'm not obsessed. You are.
Ta-da! It's me.
Why didn't you?
It's a giant me.
You know, I'm kind of surprised your command block doesn't make spears float around you.
I have one of those. It's weird though. Like my character looks like this, and then when you look at me, I look as best stuff like that as I can. Yeah. The eyes are right, the hair is right. I have the ears, although they're kind of weird. I have the wings with the elytra. I'm wearing a skirt and black boots instead of black pants, but whatever. Yeah, I can go turn on my lances if you want, but they don't really work very well. Look, it's a giant mural of Austin.
How ostentatious. Hello, Gardevoir.
That's my signature. I built that in every world that I play in.
Yep, even mine.
Yep.
Did that NPC have a name?
They say Rosengard, or Sylphanian Rogard.
Oh, okay.
You can't be behind here, so you can see. There. Although they're all missing their heads because they're counted as, they're armor stands, so they're counted as entities. So if you use the /kill all command, they all die. That's why they're standing on these blocks, so I can just respawn them.
Mm-hmm. You've shown and told me. That I do remember.
We're out of my territory now.
Does that mean if your character was scary, it would be a territory? Thank you, folks. I'll be here all stream. And thus gets me out.
See? I have them. And they do follow me around. But it's Minecraft, so that's kind of the best I can do. Also, that
must be a pain if you have to sit down.
that squeaking that you can hear are bats. Because the way that I did this was I did an armor stand that was invisible, that was holding a sword at a specific height. Then that armor stand is mounted on a bat, which is forced to fly behind me at a certain height.
So technically, you're Batwoman.
You know, I can reach behind me and grab these swords if I can janky with them, right? But I don't use this because I can't, like, if I'm building on this side, it's not that big a deal. No, let's go back, let's go up top.
Right.
If I'm building on this side, it's
like,
build, but then if I turn around and try and build on this side, these things are in my way.
Swords of blocking light!
I had a texture pack that made the diamond sword look like looked like spears at one point. It worked, but...
Swords of revealing light, now meet swords of annoying blockage.
See? I can't even place these blocks back. There we go. And now to Get rid of them.
You could say they're driving you batty. I'm okay now.
Oh god, I hear like this weird, like, screeching, humming music. Do you hear that?
For once, no, actually, I don't.
Oh, so this is what all the different classes look like. I don't know where that music
Roy G.
is
Bill.
coming from. Oh
Red,
god,
orange,
that's
yellow,
getting
green,
louder
blue,
and
and
louder.
violet.
Okay, it was Minecraft that was being really loud.
What was it?
I don't know, but whatever it was really loud.
That was weird because I could barely hear anything.
Back into my room. With my bed that's a giant illusion. Like I have this giant king-size bed, right? But then you go to the other side and there's
A king-size badger?
king-size bed, you muppet. Yes, a king-size badger.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
You heard that the first time.
Hey, you see king-size bed, yes?
I think.
But then I go to this side and there's an actual bed hidden inside it. So I can actually use it like a spawn point.
Ah. Bedception.
Yes, bedception. In my computer.
Gives a whole new meaning to pillow talk.
What does a computer?
Who did what?
Your what hurts? Howdy Hooby Woody?
Pokeball!
Yes.
I said it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase pillow talk.
These are my 6 Pokemon that I use in all the different Pokemon games. I had to, like, put them in here.
Got a Pokemon, Digimon.
Two-Blade, Gardevoir, Altaria, and Ninetales. Yes, I forget my Altaria's name. Like, in all of my games, I name them all the same 6 names, and I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell I named my Altaria. Can't remember at all.
Okay, that's weird. I loaded up my Lego game to check something real quick, and it loaded me on Planet Apocalypse with Heatwave working with Constantine.
There's a fox sleeping in my
That's an
lobby.
odd combination. We did what now?
So there's a fox sleeping in my lobby.
Ah.
As you desperately try and find a pun for this, I'm waiting for it. I know it's coming. Come on, where is it? Come on.
Whoa. You turned off the sun.
I put my ambiance settings on. It makes it rain, which since I'm high enough into the sky, technically makes it snow. And it also makes it nighttime.
Whoa, look at all the foxes.
Yes, there's a spawner right here that spawns foxes.
Aww.
So there are foxes like all over my like little island in the sky. But somehow one of them got into the house and was sleeping in my lobby. I thought that was kind of funny.
One was just like, I'm a fox too. I am staying here.
He's awake now. Why are you awake? It's nighttime, buddy. I just turned the sun out. Why are you awake now?
I know it's just slowing down a little bit, but he still looks really derpy. Like, huh? Oh, hi.
It's because their eyes are like wide like that. They look derpy as hell.
No, this is Foxtrot.
Turn your back on me, bitch. I'll punch you. I'll punch the grass, apparently.
Just don't do that in Europe. It's now
Oh
illegal to box.
God! Yeah, you can hear the rain.
I can hear the what?
I said now I can hear the rain.
I never liked the pain till I you.
Here,
That's right. The heat wave doesn't fly.
I don't even know who Heatwave is.
Neither does Constantine.
Constantine can fly. I mean, not by normal means, but he can use magic circles to fly.
Yeah, but in the game, he can't naturally fly.
Ah,
I double tapped X to jump and fly and toppled off the ledge and fell into a lava pit.
oh, poor Constantine.
That's okay. He was followed by a heat wave of all people. Be a hot time in the old town tonight.
We're gonna go check out my Zen bridge.
Your sandwich?
Oh my god. My Zen bridge.
Oh,
Yes, we're going to check out the Earl of Sandwich.
well,
No, we're no longer in my territory anymore, technically.
mhm,
Outside of the wall.
yeah.
I love the water graphics for this. Like, I got a texture pack that changes what the water or the rain looks like. It looks so much better this way.
Okay, I'm definitely losing my hearing. Because I heard I have a texture pack that changes what my lingerie looks like.
Yes, I have a texture pack that changes what the lingerie looks. Can you even see anything with it when you look? Can I vanish shot myself? I'm gonna try. No. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of, but
You
not
can
really.
inner thigh your heart.
I can
Inner thigh shot yourself.
I can inner thigh shot myself, but I can't penny shot myself. Sad face. What about when I walk?
Ooh, she's going commando.
Ooh,
Or
ooh.
commandette.
Ooh, ooh. Zen Bridge. Earl of Sandwich. Alright, just for you.
Earl of Sandwich. He plays golf. Play sandwich.
Just for you.
Oh, jeez.
Oops.
I'm nervous now.
Oh god, what's happening? The rain is
Later on,
causing...
someone's going to see the sign and be like, what the hell is this?
The rain is
That's
causing me
Zio.
to lag out.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again, another lag spike. Antics?
Yeah. Antics.
At first I read Antios. I'm like, what's an Antios? And then I realized it said Antics. Apparently I can't read.
Here lies the Earl of Sandwich. Thanks to you and your antics.
Later on, someone's going to see that and be like, who the fuck's Chris? You know that really annoying American guy I know? Yeah, that's him.
Weather clear. Thank you.
Hello, YouTube. I forgot we were streaming.
Don't worry, I forget I'm streaming sometimes too.
Streamers in the night,
There you go.
exchanging graphics, wandering in the night.
Can I just put
What
that sign
were the
anywhere now?
chances
Oh my god, yes.
they'd be building stuff? Hey, zombie!
What?
There was a burning zombie running towards you. You turned around and moved the sign and he disappeared.
Where's the burning zombie? I need him in my life.
I thought you said that you had a thing that made it so mobs don't spawn.
I'm not inside Rosengard City right now. Didn't you hear me when I
Oh,
told
that's
you
right,
that
that's right, sorry.
I left the confines of my territory?
Yeah, yeah.
You good? Although
My brain did not compute for a moment there.
technically this island is my territory, but it's not within the confines of Rosengard City, therefore it doesn't get the effect of the mob killer.
The effect of the what?
The mob killer. The block that kills all the
Oh,
mobs.
I heard log killer.
Well, you need to get
Like,
your
I'm hearing
hearing
what you're
checked.
saying, but I keep mishearing letters.
See, now when I go through this doorway, I'm back in Rosengard City. And everything is great, and the world is happy. Apparently there is a crack in the dirt. Like the land got all smashed up and stuff here.
What's smashed up inside?
I said the land here is all like uneven and smashed up and stuff.
Oh. Well, I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Apparently not. It's Polka Dot Man!
And he throws explosive polka dots. My first introduction to him was
Oh, no
literally
way.
the other day.
Polka Dot Man can fly.
He can?
Yeah, he calls on a saucer thing, kind of like Static Shock rides around on, except it's a disc. It's a giant polka dot covered with polka dots. And he rides on it like a surfboard.
Static Shock.
I put a shock to your system. Static Shock. I missed that show. I like really missed that show.
Yeah, I like Static Shock. He made a cameo in Batman Beyond.
I always thought that they would bring him back into the video games or something, especially the Lego games. And then I found out that that's the reason they brought back Black Lightning instead, is because the people who own the rights to Static Shock wanted him to be his own thing, and they didn't want him to just be another part of the DC universe. Which I can understand, it's their character, and he is pretty amazing. But I still wish they could bring him back.
First time hearing about this. Wasn't Static Shock like one of Green Lantern's kids or something like that? I forget exactly how it went.
Not that I'm aware of. Or do you mean Jon Stewart Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. I could be wrong, though. I thought Jon Stewart was from Chicago.
I don't know. I just remember hearing at some point in time that Static Shock was the kid of Green Lantern. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea.
Oh god, now that's a weird combination, even for a Lego game. John Constantine and Polka Dot Man.
I mean, how do you know the Constantine doesn't like polka dots?
I could just imagine Polka Dot Man being like me and making really bad puns all the time because of the whole polka dot thing. Hey John, I knew you were there. Oh really? How's that, Polka Dot Man? I spotted you. Ha 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 ha. You do know I can hurl fireballs, right?
It's like, do you know what death feels like? No? Do you want to?
You know what my favorite type of music is? No, Polka Dot Man, what? The polka!
Okay, I feel like you're
just let me find that arcane spell book.
I feel like you're
What are you looking up? A way to banish you. But I'm not ethereal. Not yet, you're not.
I was gonna say, I feel like you're just using this polka dot thing as an excuse to make puns.
Technically speaking, I was doing my side of the conversation and yours.
I mean, I guess. Sure. The world is fixed. Oh no, it's still
you would say to me. Oh, there's a way to make you ethereal here.
Except I would never.
There you go, found my Theo again. What happened?
You said there's a way to make you Ethereal Zeo, and I went, yeah, except I would never call you that.
That's true. I think you've called me by my screen name once.
I will refer to you by your screen name to other people if they're asking who I'm talking about. Beyond that, I don't ever use people's screen names. I'm just waiting for the day when, a new baby will be born, and it'll be like, oh, what do you want to name your child? Oh, let's name my child, I don't know. We're talking about you, we'll use Chris. Let's name my child Chris. I'm sorry, that name's already taken. Would you like Chris 357?
Right.
And the doctors are just like, you can't name your child that. 700 other people are named that.
Okay, I'm not sure, but I think the Lego games made a gay joke.
I mean, there's a lot of gay superheroes. I wouldn't put it past them. Why would they say?
I walked up to Darkseid's throne, and it said, "Would you like to remake this statue?" I said yes. It put 2 giant pink puffy balls on the sides of it, put a rainbow between 2 clouds above it, and put 2 hearts with Superman's face on it in the chair.
That's glorious. I love it.
Essentially saying that Darkseid is in love or loves Superman. I can see it. It would be weird as hell, but I can see it.
Darkseid X Superman. All the yaoi fanfiction.
It probably exists.
All the yaoi fanfiction writers go ballistic. Oh, my ship is canon! Yay!
With all the Batman X Robin shit out there, I wouldn't be surprised.
Which is really weird, especially based on some of the context for the continuity of the Batman universe. Depending on which Robin it is, it could be really, really weird.
Well, usually it ends up being Dick. No pun intended.
He was the one whose parents died, and he was like more or less adopted, right?
Yeah. The first Robin.
Right, because there
AKA
was also
Nightwing.
there was also a Robin that was Bruce's actual child.
Yeah, that's Damian.
And then
Damian Wayne goes on to become. Spoilers to anyone who
the
doesn't
Red
want to
Hood,
know.
isn't it?
Well, he goes on to become the Red Hood at one point, yes, but he also becomes he goes on to take on the mantle of Ra's al Ghul,
He becomes
or
Ross.
the leader of the Dark Hand.
Huh.
Dark Hand. And
I know Ollie becomes Ross at one point.
a lot of people have become Ra's al Ghul, or the leader of the.
The League of Shadows.
It irks me that people keep saying that he becomes Ra's al Ghul. No, Raz, which is their word for leader, or Al Ghul is the word for leader.
No, Roz was the leader. Al Ghul was the last name of the guy. That's why the girl, that was her name. There was Roz's daughter.
Talia?
Yeah, Talia. That's
Talia? Talia Al Ghul.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying that he became Roz, because that was their name.
He became her father?
No, he became... The guy who was originally Ra's al Ghul's name was not Roz. His name was something Al Ghul. Roz was the title.
Al Gore runs the Dark Hand?
Oh my god!
Apparently polka dot. We're experiencing
We are experiencing testicular difficulty.
I meant to say technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Testicular difficulties.
Ow, hot. I just fell into lava and now I can't get out.
That's it. Sounds like a personal
Oh,
problem.
there you go.
One could say it sucks to suck. Here, I need to turn the windmill on so I can blow away all the bad stuff.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Yep. We're experiencing testicular difficulties.
I guess that doesn't have to do with testicular fortitude.
Did you know I could turn
It's
this
a really
windmill on?
fancy way of saying you've got a lot of balls, mister.
Did you know I could turn this windmill on?
Windmill who?
I said, did you know I could turn this windmill on?
Just have to speak softly to it.
Yeah. Just have to speak softly and carry a big stick.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Wasn't it walk softly and carry a big stick?
Yes. Well, technically the phrase was speak softly and carry a big stick.
That's what I just said.
No, you should walk softly.
No, I said that. I originally said speak softly, because you said you have to speak softly to it. I said, yes, speak softly and carry a big stick. And then I said, isn't the phrase actually
right.
walk softly and carry a big stick?
No, the newer version is walk. The original was speak.
Oh.
At least that's what Roosevelt was famous for saying.
I thought it was Martin Luther King that said that.
No, Theodore Roosevelt said
Fucking
speak
hell,
softly.
you can tell I'm not up to date with my American.
With my American.
I'm not. Yeah, my American.
It's okay, we haven't been around that long. Not that many people know much about us.
Mm. Well, with my bad American here, I'm just gonna end my stream here because, you know, that blow to my ego was just really bad. My knowledge is that terrible. So I'll catch you all later. Bye.
Have a good night, everyone. I hope you can hear me.